Well, hey there, guys. Welcome back. I'd like to welcome you all here, and like to welcome any new people that are popping in. Hopefully they'll like the video. Hopefully they'll enjoy it. Hopefully if they enjoy it well enough, they'll hit that like and subscribe button. I would gladly love to have you be a part of the channel. And the video I'm doing here is, and I totally got this idea, and it's crazy, other hockey YouTubers, kind of then inspire, videos from, for other people. And Brendan from BW Hockey, he just uploaded a video not too long ago talking about what kind of jersey collector that people are. And I thought, I should talk about what kind of jersey collector I am. And he had all kinds of different topics, whether you just collect your home team, your home team, your favorite team, if you only collect, specialty jerseys with names on them, anything other than just, the NHL, or basic, or if you're in anything and everything. Oh, and if you like looking for sales, stuff like that. And I thought, and I was like, that's a heck of an idea. I mean, I even went and I commented on his video. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. BW Hockey, that's his YouTube channel. He's just about close to 800 subscribers, which is fantastic. So give him a look. But it kind of gave me the idea, and I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what kind of collector I am. I am definitely in what would be, as Brendan classified it in his video, I would definitely be one of those anything or everything kind of collectors. I love collecting. I love collecting my home team jerseys. I love collecting, basically any team. I love collecting. I even non-NHL teams, because I have a couple of college hockey jerseys, and I have one jersey from the movie Slapshot, which is one of the Hanson brothers, which I love that jersey, and I actually want to get more. I've thought about getting like an Ogie Oglethorpe or a Tim McCracken jersey. I also wouldn't mind getting potentially a Brophy's. I mean, for anybody who has ever, any hockey fan, if you've never seen the movie Slapshot, watch it. It's phenomenal. It's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. So I'm one of those who I love collecting basically anything and everything. I started out collecting. When I started out collecting, the main maker of the jerseys was CCM, which still to this day I think is the best company for making jerseys. No disrespect to Adidas. I mean, I like the Adidas jerseys too, but to me, CCM has always and always will be the best maker of jerseys. And with everything kind of going on with Adidas right now, somebody had suggested, how long do you think the partnership with Adidas is going to end up lasting, considering it's supposed to last for a number of years yet. But I had went and said, if they go away from Adidas, I'd like them to go back to CCM, because CCM is, the material is great. They're all made in Canada, and they're phenomenal. So that's kind of how I started. I first started out. I started collecting CCMs. CCMs, of course, were big, and then Starter tried to get in. They started making jerseys in the 97, I think, 1997, 98. I was coming into college right there during that time. And I went and I got a couple. I had actually gotten a couple starter jerseys. Those are in our storage unit, in our storage unit, and I was not a fan. I was not a fan. The material I didn't think was, I mean, especially being used to CCM as I was not big into the starters. The logos I thought were just horrible quality, and they were not made in Canada. So that was another thing. And I just, I mean, me being a stickler for CCM jerseys at the time, yeah, I wasn't a fan of the starter ones. I really wasn't. But I do have a couple of them, and the logos are just they're not good. I mean, the material is just kind of I mean, there's bubbles all over it. It looks horrible. And again, the material wasn't the greatest. Nike tried to come in. I think I've only got one. That's over in the storage unit too. I have a Nike jersey. It's all hailed on, but they at least were somewhat close to CCMs. So I kind of started getting those. Well, I didn't really start getting those. I got one. But then pro player came in. I didn't get any pro player jerseys. Those basically were starter jerseys. And needless to say, those didn't, those kind of fizzled out. And CCM was back. CCM, then they decided to, they were going to put their Coho brand on the alternates and was it the white ones? Oh, was it? No, it was the road. No, it was the road ones, which were the colored jerseys at the time. The white ones were at the time were the home jerseys, and CCM would put the CCM lettering on the white home ones at the time. Coho would be on the road and the alternates. So I mean, needless to say, I have a couple of those too. But those were great. I mean, those were fantastic, because even the Cohos, they were all CCM made. They were all made in Canada, and they were fantastic. And then for whatever reason, they went away from CCM and they went to Reebok. And I mean, I didn't get any Reeboks the first year because they completely destroyed the cut of the jersey. I mean, they took what a 2XL CCM, and basically the Reebok 2XL felt like wearing a CCM large. It was horrible. So they started then the second year making the bigger sizes, the 3XLs and the 4XLs, where then I started getting a lot of the 4XLs because I was a little bigger than I am now back then. But then in 2017, 2017 or 18, somewhere in there, Adidas took over. And I wasn't too thrilled about that when I first saw them either. Then I got my first Adidas jersey, which was my Vegas Golden Knights home one. And I looked at it and I was like, it's not half bad. And then I just kind of started, going on and getting the size 60s in those, and yeah. So I've got a whole lot of Adidas ones, and I like the Adidas. Adidas are really good, especially the prime greens are fantastic. The prime green worries me a little bit because the logos, if you run them through the washing machine, some of them have had a tend to have a bubble appear in the logo. So, that you kind of got to watch out for. So, if you've got the Adidases and you're watching, and if you've got the prime green Adidas and you're washing them, delicates. If you have a setting on your washing machine for delicates, do them in delicates. Honestly, on our washing machine, I do mine on delicates, period. or even you could do a quick wash. Quick washes would work too. Quick washes only take like 20 minutes, where the delicates are, I think it's about an hour, but it's more of a delicate cycle. So, but you got to be careful. You got to be aware of the prime greens when you're washing those, and when you get them out of the washing machine and you start drying them, put them on a hanger and hang dry. Check that logo and see if there's any bubbles in there, because that's something I think come next year with the second edition of Prime Greens, I think Adidas might want to address that a little bit. But the Prime Greens otherwise are awesome. The logos are, the 3D type logos are awesome. The more detail, it's really cool. So I'm definitely one of those, anything and everything collectors. I like the player jerseys. I like the specialty jerseys that are on sale that I can find. Excuse me. I'll jump on those any chance I get, as long as they're, real ones. But yeah, I collect all kinds of different ones. The one jerseys I try to avoid buying the white ones. I have a few white ones. I don't really wear them out, because I have a white one in storage. Actually, I got a couple of them. And within the first time that I wore them, it took maybe 10, 15 minutes, and something got, spilled on it, slopped on it. And of course, it's all white, so it's like you can spot it from a mile away. And so with as easy as it is for the white ones for you to scuff up the white ones, I don't get a lot of the white ones. I do have a couple. I have my LA Kings Cylon style jersey back there with the sparkling silver on it. I wasn't going to get that one. As a matter of fact, you can probably see it right there. But I don't wear that very often. Matter of fact, if I wear it, I'd wear it in a video. I don't really wear it outside very much, because it's white, and I know what happens with white jerseys. So that's why I try to avoid getting the white home or the white road jerseys now. They're the road now. But yeah. So that's basically the kind of collector I am. I've got CCM, I've got Starter. Not crazy about Starter. I've got the CCM Coho style. So, and I've obviously got Reebok, and I've got Adidas. I've got all the different makers that have made hockey jerseys over the basically 30 years, and yes, I'm dating myself. 30 years I've been collecting hockey jerseys. Good grief. That's long. I think I've been collecting longer than I think Brendan's been alive. I think Brendan's in his mid-20s. So yeah, that's kind of how far back I go with collecting these. So, and I've got all the different brands, and CCM still are my favorites, and I really wish they would go back to those. If it is possible, or if something happens and Adidas loses the rights to make the jerseys again, I would love for the NHL to go back to the CCMs. They are fantastic. The CCMs, they've been around forever, and to me, they have the best quality material, the best logos, everything. So that's the kind of jersey collector that I am. I'm one of those anything and everything. I have all the different brands that have been made back here. And, like I said, except for the white ones, I try to avoid the white ones, because, again, they get dirty as all can be. So, and of course, I get a lot of the alternates. I love a lot of the alternates. The alternates are sweet. But I would love to hear what to kind of piggyback off of Brendan's site or Brendan's channel. What kind of collector are you guys? Do you like the different brands? Do you like the different brands? Do you like collecting the home team? Do you like collecting just the alternates or the specialty jerseys or the ones that are on sale or player jerseys? I have a bunch of player jerseys too. So like I said, I'm one of those everything and anything is what I collect. Even non NHL jerseys. If like I said, there's a couple other Slapshot jerseys I want to get. But I'd love to know what kind of collectors are you guys? Do you guys like collecting just the different brands, just your home team, the specialties, the alternates, just the road jerseys? Or are you kind of like me, or do you like do you like finding them on sale, or are you like me? You like anything and everything. Sale jerseys, named jerseys, home jerseys, home team jerseys, just the different brands. I'd love to hear what you guys, what kind of collectors you guys are, and again, don't be afraid. If you're checking out this video, check out Brendan's too. His is pretty cool too. Mine's a little longer because I do all my videos in one take. So, I don't do the jump cuts and everything. I'm not exactly, I'm still kind of, I'm not the greatest when it comes to a lot of the computer technology. I'm trying to watch different YouTube videos on how to learn that stuff. But, so, I'm just, I'm kind of learning with a lot of that stuff. But, I'd love to hear what do you guys like collecting? Do you guys like collecting just the different brands, the home teams, the specialties? Let me know in the comments section. I'd love to know that. And I thank you guys for being here. If you're new to the channel, hopefully you liked the video. If you did, hit like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I would love to have you be a part of the channel. I'd like to have everybody be a part of the channel to help the channel grow. The more eyes that I get on the videos, the more the videos can kind of get out there to people. And yeah. So hopefully you guys will do that. Like I said, if you're new, hit like and subscribe. I would love to have you be a part of the channel. And again, let me know what kind of collector you are. It's kind of a cool little topic. Talk to you guys again soon.